What up, people?
Yo.
It's your boy Mark Black.
Amp McGee.
Young Dev.
And we are the Nerdz in the hood.
In the hood.
In the hood, y'all. Coming to you live once again from Common Sense Studios in the hood. We're doing our thing. Been a nice little week. 1 week removed from our guest Kai. Once again, shout out to her for coming through. Doing a fun episode with us. Glad that she let us learn more about what she's doing in her neck of the woods, and her business and everything else. Super cool person.
Gave Ant some fashion tips. Like that.
Yeah, man. There's only one question that I didn't get to ask, and it's because I totally forgot. But I wanted to get more into the actual process of making the clothing, like the steps to make a coat.
Yeah.
But that was the only, and I but it was a great episode overall.
We'll get her back and she'll
Yeah. We found out some other interesting things about her that we didn't know. Like she made a short film, shit like that. That whole New Orleans thing she explained to us and her vision. So
she does cool. A lot, but it was dope.
Yeah.
It was a nice little.
It was cool, man. So definitely check out that interview if you haven't or wasn't able to tune in.
It is up now.
It is up now.
Yeah.
Kai Busan.
Kai Busan. Yep. Like her name. It was very nice.
It's French.
Kai Busan. yeah, exactly. Yeah,
He's
very
French.
He's French. Anyway,
baguette.
You done? Any more words you want to throw out there, kid? You want to pull up the French dictionary?
Ooh, if I knew how to say a funny cheese, I would, but I don't.
Funny. Let's not.
There's one. Come on, man. If cartoons taught us anything, there's one phrase we always know in French because of Dexter's Lab.
Honestly, I'm blanking. I don't know.
Omelette du fromage.
The fuck is that?
Oh my lord, cheese omelet. That was from the episode of Dexter where he tried to learn French, but the record skipped and it only told him one word, and he just kept saying omelette du fromage.
Yes, I remember that.
He tried to learn French in his sleep, but it skipped, so it only told him one phrase. That was like a classic episode.
I remember that.
I don't remember that.
I remember that deep in my brain now.
Yeah. See, this is why we made the series of My Nerd Brain. That was what I tentatively called it on Instagram. My Nerd Brain. Because we have moments where somebody says something.
Oh, you shouting out your new meme page?
Yeah, he's trying to make you really work.
I know, yeah. Like, what? Like, that's not what we were saying.
Page. Start that meme page.
Yeah. Listen, over the weekend, two shattering events happened. Well, it's not even over the weekend. What was it?
I mean, technically
Friday,
over
right?
the weekend.
Yeah,
I mean,
right?
it was.
From
Now
Friday,
you think about it, it was two epic things back to back.
Back to back, yeah. This was the
apocalypse type shit.
This was the Earth.
I low key was hoping something crazy was gonna happen.
Why
with
would
the
you want
Eclipse,
something crazy? Like in what way?
Day after tomorrow, ass nigga.
I just really wanted it to be interesting.
Shit to shake up, literally.
Yeah.
I wanted it to be interesting. Fucking tsunami or something. I don't know.
What?
No.
That's hard to recover from, bro. Yeah, no.
You know, a tsunami in New York will be fucked up.
Crazy.
It will be real fucked up.
Crazy.
Manhattan would be underwater.
I didn't say in New York, but like maybe in the middle of the ocean somewhere.
This is where it happened.
They're just in the middle of the world, like where no one got hurt. Just like massive waves over 10,000 feet was formed.
Nah, you can keep that shit. The tsunami ain't gonna be waves in the ocean. Who care about that?
Bears started wilding.
Now that you said that, I'm definitely glad that we just had a small earthquake and a small eclipse.
I slept through that shit.
I mean, that earthquake, yeah. So New York experienced the tri-state area. I think it started somewhere in Jersey, the epicenter, and it was felt through Connecticut, parts of New York City. And it was something interesting because it happened midday, like during like work hours. Everyone's at work. It was at school, and I'll tell you where I was at. I was at work teaching these little kids and
little badass kids.
Yeah, little badass kids. But they were shook, and I was shook too. I ain't gonna hold you because I was shook because all right. So I'm in the classroom. I'm doing my thing.
Started falling.
But check it out. Like we're all at a desk. Like I'm at my desk. The kids are working, and all of a sudden, like, the building starts moving. So I'm like, what the hell? And you know in New York, when you live, like, close to a train, and when a train's passing by a building, it will shake the building.
It shakes the building,
Shake the building. So I'm like, I'm there. I was like, damn, it was a train? And then I started thinking, I was like, wait, my school's not by any train. So it was like, what the hell? So legit, our desk starts shaking a little. Like, my smart board that I teach the kids on, they started shaking. The lights started moving, like, swinging. I was like, yo, what is happening? I look around. The kids are like, what's going on? And I'm like, yo, bro, I don't know what's going on. I'm a little scared. I go outside.
Teacher
like asking me, and I was like, yo, dog, I don't know. I'm scared.
You went outside? You left the kids in the room?
Funny enough, I went to check outside to see if everybody was good. And I'm walking out the classroom, and the kid's like, "Where are you going?" I'm like, "Yo, word."
I'm looking for a bathtub. Quick, you gotta. You gotta go under. You gotta go to the bathroom.
I was thinking, I was like, "Damn, yo, I can't God forbid, I have to grab these kids and say our prayers because I can't dip on them. I can't dip on these kids. I gotta watch them." I was like, "Yo,
you gotta save. You better save them."
Yo, honestly, but it was a little scary moment, I'm not gonna lie to you. So it lasted for barely a couple seconds, but it was a little shaky. I was literally, no pun intended, shaky. And, it happened and it sent waves through the city. It's like, yo, everyone was asking. You could just see social media, everything blowing up, text messages going up. We had our phones blowing up, and like an Amber Alert was but it happened 20, 30 minutes after the earthquake.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
I don't need this no more.
I was like, yo,
because they never had to do an Amber Alert for an earthquake. When they said it in the thing, they was like, yo, put an Amber Alert for what? Lost kid? we had the lost kid by our speed.
Yep.
Not this time. Earthquake. Earthquake. It was like, earthquake?
What?
We got a type sign?
But that was the funniest thing because all of a sudden my phone, it was 40 minutes to an hour, and my phones just start blowing up. I'm like, yo, dog, it's over already. What do you want me to do?
That's crazy.
We could all be dead, God forbid. We could have been dead, and it's I'm dead on the floor, and my phone's going off. Yo, earthquake.
I really wish I could have saw something shake because I was sleeping, so.
Nah, I mean, some parts of New York really didn't feel it. So, lower Manhattan, I think, didn't really feel it. It was more, towards northern, the north type. So, parts of the Bronx, going a little upstate, you felt it. But, if you went, going south, you didn't really feel that much.
They sound like a disappointed dude at a strip club. She was like, I was looking for some sunshine. God damn.
You wanted to see shit fall
fly out here.
You wanted to see tsunamis.
Give my money back.
He wanted to see shit fall from the fucking.
So when my girl told me, my girl was like, I woke up, my girl was like, I woke up.
I woke up.
I woke up
in my neck.
But I straight up woke up, right? And my girl was like, babe, there was an earthquake. We slept through the earthquake. And I'm like, earthquake where? Literally, that was my response. Earthquake where? She was like, here in New York. I was like, what? And I went back to sleep, nigga.
He's like, everything straight? I bet.
Yeah, and then as I was laying down, I didn't say it out loud, but I wish I did. But I put my head on the pillow and I was like, man, ain't no fucking earthquake. There was an earthquake, buildings would have fell. But then I know it doesn't work. It doesn't work like that. There's different levels to an earthquake. But I was like, if a building would have fallen, it would have been that's different. Now we're in a different realm. But it did nothing happen, so I was like, man.
But what's crazy? You think it's a small earthquake, but you see these old ass buildings in New York that are probably dead ass not up to code. And we've seen in the past year buildings in the Bronx, you saw a fucking side of a building just collapse from just nothing. So
that's true.
You could imagine all these old ass buildings in the city. If maybe a little bit stronger earthquake probably would have taken out some buildings that are probably 40, 50, 60 years old.
I mean, people, thank God nobody was hurt. But if a fucking building came down, niggas is hurt.
Right, yeah. Somebody's gonna be hurt.
Somebody's gonna be hurt. The people in the building gonna be hurt. Yeah. The people on the sidewalk gonna be hurt.
Yeah.
Actually, no joke. It's no joke. Yo.
It was legit the talk of the town for the whole day.
I mean, and it's a fucking earthquake.
And
it's also funny because we're not used to it.
Right.
People in California, that's a regular day.
Yeah.
It's earthquake.
We were just like, oh, okay.
Niggas still got their deli sandwich. The building was shaking, and the nigga was still cutting.
Ham. You want it hot or cold?
I tell you, people are quick on the internet.
It was quick.
It didn't even take a couple hours. People were already posting videos of ordering food in New York City during the earthquake, and they have the camera shaking. It's like, yo, can I get a bacon, egg, and cheese with a fucking X, Y, and Z with it? And I'm like, yo, bro, what do y'all not have day jobs that y'all already have content ready within an hour?
People are making thousands of dollars off of making content. Yeah, you gonna make that
quick
content.
Quick with it.
If a moment happens and they can make a joke within 5 minutes and post it within 20 minutes, I feel like even 20 minutes seems like a lot of time to them.
I feel like somebody was making the meme the minute they felt the earthquake.
They're like, this is an earthquake.
See niggas reaching for their phone,
set it up.
Niggas is going.
There was really, I really did see jokes like that though. They were like, every content creator and meme creator in New York City right now, and it was like niggas running to their equipment.
I gotta be the first one. Gotta be the first one. That was my same thought. I was on the phone like, oh, I got some funny shit.
I mean, good job to you, man. You came out with a good one. That Pokemon one was good.
Yeah.
I was showing people in the club that shit. I was like, did y'all see my
like
meme?
If you know Pokemon,
I made this.
Yeah, I was like, did you see my meme?
Me and my team. That's my logo. That's me right there. That's me. With the half front.
Like, yo, that's so good, bro. When you get the video, don't worry about that.
Don't worry about that.
Just know, joke, right?
Just know, yeah. If you ain't play Pokemon, you don't know who that nigga is. But he did Earthquake. No, yeah. I made sure we did that shit.
It's crazy times.
And I made sure we did that for the Eclipse too. The Eclipse was different because it wasn't like it was a catastrophic or scary event. It was just science.
But yeah,
science. I mean, Earthquake was science, but the Eclipse was just science at a positive note.
But you know, the internet is always, you'll find something. You got the biblical people. You got like, oh, this is the rapture, it's the solar eclipse, and you got the witches on. Oh, we're gonna get powers from the solar. Like, you know, you'll see anything across the spectrum.
Yeah.
People are gonna associate.
Did you see the eclipse?
Yeah, I got that. My school let us out. Like, my job let us out to go see it. They gave us the glasses to like watch the stuff, and it was dope. Like, it got real dark. Like, not real dark, but it got like, you know, it
definitely changed.
It's like if it was like about to hit sunset, like it got dark and you could see, and it honestly cool. Like, and it's so funny because they're like, oh, make sure you don't look at it, right? And my dumb ass, like, I have the glasses too, so like I already see how I did it. So I had the glasses on. I was like, oh shit, I bet. I'm looking at it. So like I had to adjust it, right? So I went to adjust it. I put it down to like adjust it, and then I just looked up without putting it on, and I was like, my eyes. I felt like it really hurt. Like,
it's crazy that the sun has that much effect. Like the sun is mad far.
Yo, legit. Yeah. I looked at it for like maybe half a second, and I could feel my eye like I felt it, and I saw a dot for like at least like for like 30 to a minute, like, and it's like
he's about to be Daredevil.
You fried
so I try to be Daredevil.
I ain't gonna lie, real quick. I wasn't caring about the eclipse at all, right? So I'm just there, like.
I mean, it's a cool event. Like, it doesn't happen alone. The next one is not until 2040 something.
According to a guy that I talked to today, who was I'm guessing he was a weather anchor, because he said I haven't reported the weather in years. But anyway, and then we were talking about the eclipse. So I'm guessing he was like some kind of weather anchor. He said that that one that you're talking about is gonna be the best one to see because it's a full eclipse. It's gonna take over the whole entire sun, complete. And it's supposed to be nationwide.
It's supposed to. I don't know about nationwide.
That's what the weatherman said. Not me.
So from what I gather, and as it was getting closer to the solar eclipse, it's called complete totality, like totality.
Yeah.
So totality means when the moon completely covers the sun. So we got mostly totality. We got like 90%. So as you look, you can see pretty much it was mostly closed, but like a little sliver was still seen.
Yeah.
When it's totality, like you, like everything gets dark. Like, so the only place that had that I think it was parts of Dallas, and like in New York, it was like upstate New York, like Buffalo area, where I've seen people with like pictures, like it's legit nighttime for like a couple of minutes. So that's like true totality where it's legit nighttime. Nothing can be seen. You can't see the sun. It's like spot on, just darkness. Like, it all depends on where the sun is positioned during that time. So other places had totality, other places didn't. So like Florida didn't see what we saw. Like, so people up north by like the Canadian border didn't see what we were seeing.
Yeah.
It was darker up there than it was for us down here in the city. So it always happens. So solar eclipse is always like, it's just a matter of where it's positioned during that time of the earth. So you'll see it all the time. So we don't know unless maybe, I don't know, maybe a different position at time. Like, who knows that it could be going another way in 2045 where we might not see it. But
2045.
2045 is a long time. I think about it. We'll be like 50.
Yeah, we're gonna be in our 50s. We're gonna be 60.
You'll be 60.
He's right. I will be 60. He's right.
You'll be 60.
He's right.
We'll be in our 50s.
He's right.
Yeah, you old.
Mo Blair.
Yeah, you'll be really bald by then. You'll be really bald by then.
Yeah.
You cooked, my nigga.
But you know what I immediately thought of when I was like, yo, shit, if I had an Eclipse come up, I'm trying to get some superpowers. I mean, Heroes,
That's right.
They had memes of that too.
Yeah.
Like, all right, we ready to get our powers.
Yeah.
Like
I went with Avatar, but Heroes, that would have been
a good one. Heroes would have been a good one.
That's true. Damn, I should have looked up.
We probably asked this question.
That's why you gotta hit the group chat.
That's how you gotta hit the group chat. We probably asked this question before, but what superpower would you want? If it was like a solar eclipse.
I came outside on my lunch break with no glasses, and I said, it can't be that bad. I looked up. Almost fried myself. And then I kept trying to like slowly look up. I kept like.
Why would you? And you tried again?
I was like slowly like doing this, and I'm like, nah, this is crazy. My eyes really hurt. So then a dude, like, cause I was by the High Line, a dude saw me like trying, and he just came up to me. He was like, I already see what I needed to see, and he gave me a pair of glasses. I was just like, thank you, bro. And then I'm like, you should say. Oh shit!
You see that shit?
I was like,
because
this is kind of cool.
If you put them on you put those glasses on regularly, it's complete darkness. You can't see nothing. So it's like it's meant for legit just that. Like,
I didn't even try to do that. I didn't even actually try to do that.
He went back and then somebody was like, "Did you see what you needed to see?" And he was like, "Yeah, I did. I saw some dumb dude try to stare at the sun."
Some dumb dude.
I didn't even see the Eclipse. I just saw him about to kill his fucking eyes.
He's about to fry himself.
I felt bad, so I gave my glasses.
I ended up seeing, I got a little video, which we posted.
Yeah, you did put on Instagram.
We put it on Nerdz.
Good job.
I got a couple of videos.
Good job.
That was a little bit of a task, but I got it. And then, you know how they say, like, you ever seen those commercials where it's like, when you do something nice, it just like trails all the way to nice, right? Like it continues through the person to another person to another person.
Oh, pay it forward.
Yeah, pay it forward. Yeah. That type shit, right? So the dude gives me the glasses. I see it. I did the whole video. I'm done. And then some pharmacy doctor comes and she's standing behind me and she was like, "Damn, I really wish she was talking to her friend. She's like, I really wish I had some glasses." So I was just like, "Here." And I gave her the glasses that somebody else gave me. And then she saw it. And then we all was just standing there talking for a while, and then the High Line people came down and was like, "Anyone who needs glasses, we got free glasses for everybody." I was like, "Damn, it's bad glasses." I didn't post it because I wanted to, but then I said, never mind. But I did record a sidewalk view of all the people looking up. I did have that video too, and I was just like, nah, you know what? It was so cool. I was like, I don't want to kill the moment with that joke, but it was mad funny to see literally everyone coming out of buildings looking up. Yeah. You would have thought aliens was arriving, bro. Like,
oh, let's go, Tom.
But I mean, I was with you on I'm with you with the powers thing. I did like look at it.
I was going like this,
and I was just like, damn, I really wish something cool would have happened. So I'm like, but
probably.
But then again, something cool would happen, right? And then it's not that cool. We all be tight.
Yeah.
Probably super speed or strength.
Super speed?
Yeah.
So you want to be the Flash after you talk all that shit, right?
No. It's two different things, my sir. We were talking about
what's the Flash if it's not super speed?
Hold on. We weren't talking about the Flash. We were talking about the Flash movie. It's two different things. We didn't say the Flash is trash. We said the Flash movie is trash. So no, don't do
any
that.
version of Flash, bro.
That's not true because the TV. No, I said the TV show ended trash, but it was all right. Don't do that.
Yo, you can't only sometimes.
And you know the Flash is not the only person that runs fast.
It's crazy that you said that. I know he's not the only person that runs fast.
But you immediately.
Because you said the way you said it, super speed.
Yeah, you started defending the Flash.
One man, Flash.
Bruh.
Superman can run fast because he's an all-around beast.
So
like my man got everything. Every notch is ticked off, except for the fact that he has probably one of the also strongest weaknesses. All the nigga gotta do is get a stone and stand there, hold it in front of him, and then he's cut.
Never heard of Quicksilver? Yeah.
He don't count, bro.
What?
Count? He goes super
That's
fast.
his literal power.
Nah, he's an X-Man, bro.
What does that even? That's his power, bro.
That's his
That's
mutant power.
his actual power.
You don't really mix X-Men.
What? Why
that
not?
Doesn't make any sense.
Doesn't make any sense.
All right, so who else from X-Men would you make fight somebody? Go, tell me.
Fight? What are we? How do we get to fighting?
I'm just saying we don't really compare. You don't compare
powers.
X-Men characters and Marvel characters. Like you don't really try.
Well, Flash is not Marvel, so what are we
or
talking?
DC, whatever, bro.
What are you saying right now? What are you saying?
There's only one person that matters from X-Men, and that's Wolverine, alright?
What?
And Gambit, because that's my nick.
In the words of our beloved friend A-Side, you smoking crack? Like, what?
Nah.
What?
Come on,
I'm so confused.
The Quicksilver and the Flash I guess you're right. They both have super speed, but the Flash is on a whole nother level of super speed.
That's fine, but
Quicksilver would get smoked if he ran into the Flash.
But that wasn't the question. That wasn't his question.
We weren't comparing that. We were comparing super speed. You said like the Flash, but the Flash not only dude with super speed. But it's all right. It's all right. He wants super speed. You wanna?
You just made me think of a new segment, bro. I think we need to go around on these streets and ask people, if I name one superpower, what's the first character that comes to your mind? And they're gonna say the Flash, bro. You say super speed, they're gonna say the Flash.
Ain't
nobody saying Quicksilver.
But that wasn't the issue.
Nobody's saying Quicksilver, man.
What is going on? That was not the issue at all.
You want to be the Flash, bro? Damn, you made me kick the table.
You kicked the table because you mad. That was on you.
You want to be the Flash, bro? Just fucking say it.
He literally just asked what power you would want, and all I said was super speed or strength. And then you came out of the word like Flash.
All of a sudden, you want to be you want super speed, bro? Like
I never was against super speed. I just was against the movie about the dude. No, what you want for superpowers, yo?
That is going to say.
Yeah, like come on, man.
It would either be me, and it's so funny because now I'm gonna go to X-Men. Okay. Now that I think about it, because now it's either I'm gonna fly or teleport, or I want.
Nigga want to be Jumper.
Yeah.
Jumper's fire. Man.
You know how much money the Jumper saved on
he got my thing.
Flying and shit?
Or it would be...
he robbed niggas. That's what he did.
Well, that was his choice, but Dev can save a lot of money.
Or I want to be like Iceman or I think it's like, not the Human Torch, but what was the other dude? But pretty much something with fire, so I can just burn shit up.
Oh, okay.
The dude, but yeah, those will probably be like either teleportation or flying or Iceman or fucking... one of those fire elemental motherfuckers.
Silver Surfer?
No. There's no elemental to that.
I know.
Those would be my shit because I could just like manipulate something. Because in the X-Men movie, he did some fly shit. What was he? I think he was talking to some chick, and I think the drink was like, I think it was like his pop. Actually, no, he was in the living room with his pops. And the dude's drink was mad warm. My son just
right.
Just made that shit cold. Like if it was on a hot day, I'm down the street, and some girls like, damn, it's so hot.
It was Logan. It was Wolverine.
I'll do some smooth shit like, I'm like, your drink's kind of warm. I got you, man. Like, come chill out.
Or you could try to do something cool and end up like fucking Gen V and fucking kill a nigga in the middle of the club fucking around.
Throwing fucking. Nah, that was some dumb shit.
Yeah,
cut his whole artery.
That was
whole artery
that was
leaking out.
Yeah.
And it was about to boogie, but that's side note. But anyway,
R.I.P. to that dude, though.
Yeah.
That is the same dude.
R.I.P. that dude.
See, look, you brought on a good joke.
No, it just.
That was whack.
It was just a quick. What?
No, the situation.
Oh, I was like, what?
The situation with him, his situation was whack.
No, his situation. So I was like, let me see. Yeah, I got you right now.
My man was just getting started.
Yeah, Gen V.
He's been out for a while.
I think he's been in a couple shit.
He was in the Sabrina reboot.
Oh yeah, he was in the Sabrina.
Chance.
This was just getting started. Like Gen V was his big one.
Oh, okay. We could go with that. But Sabrina was pretty good. But I get what you're saying. He was more of a main character in Gen V. I mean, I ain't really see Sabrina, so I don't know how much of a main character he was.
He was relatively main.
Oh, okay.
Kinda, yeah.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, R.I.P. to that dude, Chance. What's his name? Chance.
Oh, Perdomo.
Chance Perdomo.
Yeah.
Died. I think it was a motorcycle accident.
Yeah, motorcycle accident.
Starring on Gen V Prime Video.
27 years old.
Yeah, 27.
Oh man.
The motorcycle's no joke.
Yeah, it's tough. You
don't even need to be on a motorcycle. You can be on a scooter.
Yeah, it sucks. Like, great actor. The stuff I seen him in, he was really good. Sad to see because Gen V is like on the up, and that show I feel like is gonna go places. It sucks now because I'm pretty sure they got to recast and like change his whole character. But I liked him as an actor. But you know, it's a sad thing to see, definitely.
Word, his character right now was in some main part. Like he's a main part.
And his power was dope. Like his power was lit in that show. So
yeah, he had the control metal. He was basically Magneto.
Yeah. Yeah. But R.I.P.
It's just that he used it a lot better. He was doing like dope shit with it.
Yeah.
It's too sad. I don't want to talk about that no more.
But we're talking about powers.
Yeah, but the main power is like Invincible, for example, because that ended on such a strong note. Like that would be. I mean, could you even count that as powers? Because they were like born from that.
Who?
Like Omni-Man and Invincible.
Them niggas is just Superman.
That's what I'm saying. But I'm like, to Earthlings that counts as power, but they were.
That's not really
power, right? That was their born.
That's their species.
Yeah, that was their born species.
Yeah.
But to our Earthling is like he has powers.
Oh, I get what you're saying.
He or she has powers because they came from another planet, but they came with super strength and speed and all this other stuff.
They're definitely it's definitely their species.
Because
then they gave it to the alien, which proved that it wasn't really a power. It was in their genetics.
Yeah, it's in the genetics. Yeah, right. Yeah. So that was.
Yeah, he developed the power.
Yeah. They gave it to that one alien, Alan.
Yeah.
Grayson.
No, his name is Alan.
Wait, are you talking about Mark's little brother, or are you saying that they gave the power to...
No, so when they were trying to defeat Omni-Man, they created a bunch of species based off the Omni-Man's powers, off of his genetics, and they created...
Alan the alien. Okay, I was like, wait, because I'm off what we talking about two different people.
They literally explained that they use their like DNA to create somebody that's just as good.
Let's make sure we good.
Yeah, I think he's right on that one. Yeah.
Nah, he's not right.
Nah, he's not right.
I'm playing. Like, go ahead. How y'all feel about the season though? How y'all like the season?
I'm not done yet.
Honestly, I mean I like the season. The season was really good. It started off. Honestly, it's all been good. But when it stopped, when it did a little break, it's a little like part 1, part 2 type shit. I was a little tight. But all in all, like they've got something where they're like the brutality of like this animation, like it gets drastic. Like people just like they give no fucks about blood, all that. Like I don't feel like this is a kid's cartoon whatsoever. Like kids should not be watching this.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that's true.
Kids should not be watching because you see blood, guts, people dying like in horrible ways, like crushing heads,
sex
ripping
jokes,
limbs, sex. Like this is not.
There's literally sex jokes. Like the fact that
there's sex scenes.
Well, yeah.
Well, not really. Like,
yeah, really. They kind of went to it, then walked away, which was kind of funny because I honestly was like, so they took my man out of high school and made sure he got cheeks in college so he don't look like a little kid.
Like a little kid, yeah.
But they still, I was like, how funny about, literally when the scene was happening, I'm like, how far are they about to go with these droids? And then it was like, so, on to the next one. I was like, all right, cool. That's kind of funny. But, what I was trying to say was that, damn, you made me forget.
Ooh.
No.
Oh.
The, and not being kids, oh yeah. The real joke that was like OD was when the Immortal came out, and he came out with all the multiple versions out of the shower. I said, nah.
The girl that duplicates and
shit
like that.
What's up, though?
I said, nah.
My son was having
quadruple
sons. My son had like 8 of them.
Yo,
like,
that was crazy, bro. That was OD joke. I was like, that's OD.
Damn, so do you mind us spoiling for you if we talk about it?
I don't really care, man. I'm up to the part where literally the last thing I seen is
when Mark sees
Mark comes up to Omni-Man at the alien planet.
The bug planet. Still on part 1.
And then the bug, and then the he shows that I got a kid. Mm-hmm. Now
you didn't see the Viltrumite come to the planet yet, like his peoples.
Not to that planet. I seen them kill Alan, and then the fake Optimus Prime killed Alan for real.
Shout out to Optimus
Prime. Not the fake Optimus Prime.
It is Optimus Prime.
No. What he's saying, the way he's saying it, it's the guy who voices Optimus Prime playing a different character.
Yeah.
Legit. I think it's so funny. As I was watching the show and they introduced the character, and I remember this completely. Like when you throw on shows and you're just like, listen, not really paying attention. Like I'm on my phone. And I'm like, all right, I know I'm watching Invincible. And then all I hear is this deep-ass voice. Like, I'm like, I was like, wait, what the fuck am I watching? Am I watching Transformers? And then I'm like, oh, shit, is that Optimus Prime? Like, He's like, yo, Autobots roll out. And I'm like, oh, what the fuck? And I'm like, who is this man? And they really got Homeboy that voiced Optimus Prime. And I really thought that's really Homeboy's voice now. You thought maybe they auto-tune it or to make it sound like that. That's Homeboy's real voice. Because I could spot that voice a mile away. I'm like, Optimus fucking Prime? And I know people probably lost their shit when they heard that. Like, yo, what is Optimus doing here? Well, yeah, but that was fine. I fuck with that.
That was pretty dope. I got a question for y'all though before we move on. Mm-hmm. No, we weren't. So he's one of Omni-Man's peoples, right? Like the guy. Because I have my theory is that he is a Vulturemite. That he is one of the. That's what I'm saying. Do you want us to spoil it? Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, he is. He is. That's what I thought. I knew. I was like,
he was one of the few that was able to escape.
Yeah. So he has this whole cover.
Yeah. He's he finds out that basically Alan the alien is similar to Goku in the sense that if he's near death he can get stronger. Mm-hmm. So he takes him off life support to see what happens, and it finds out that the strongest power is his will to survive. So his race is built on the will to survive, just like Goku and all them.
Yeah.
So because of that, he becomes so strong that at first you're just oh, he's kind of strong, and then the dude's I think you can stop Viltrumites. One of the Viltrumites comes through, beats up Mark. She leaves the planet, runs into Alan, snuffs Alan. Alan at first is oh, then he stops and he's like, that shit was kind of weak. So he punches her. And she starts leaking. She's like, what the fuck? And he's like, oh shit. So she snuffs him again, and then he fakes it so he can sneak on the ship to try to save Omni-Man.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But it was kind of cool. He literally had her leaking, and she was looking down
So basically, he can go toe to toe.
Yeah, he can go to toe with Viltrumite. Yeah, which is pretty cool.
So I like his character. It came out of left field too.
That's Seth Rogen.
Seth Rogen. Yeah, because he plays a part in helping with this show. So. If Seth Rogen plays a part in helping with your show, 9 times out of 10 he might be on your show.
Oh, that's part of the deal?
I mean, might as well be. It's Seth freaking Rogen, man. Guys I don't know him. We don't know him personally, but he's a legend, man.
Of course.
So where do you think the show is going since you all caught up? So now they have. Well, Ant, we're spoiling this for you. So now Alan's in jail with Homeboy, and it's looking like he's about to get Omni-Man back on his side. But it's how's that going to work? Because he destroyed everybody on Earth. Killed all the Guardians. Do you think they're going to welcome him with open arms? Do you think they're going to want to have the one-on with this dude?
So wait, Omni-Man returns back to Earth and kills everybody?
Not yet. He's just saying, if it happens. He's will they welcome him back? I don't think they will off rip, obviously, because...
I don't think they can, honestly.
They can. It's just going to take some time.
I thought I saw a video...
He killed mad people. They bodied all the heroes. So there's no way they can bring this dude back.
If the Viltrumites start attacking Earth, if he comes and saves them, they're gonna allow it for now. But if he chooses to stay on Earth, then they're gonna have to be yo, listen, you helped us, but you also hurt us in the past. So we're gonna have to figure out a punishment for you or something.
Nah, the American nigga.
I think he dies somehow. Omni-Man's gonna die.
But that's what I'm saying. He's gonna allow him to stay on Earth.
I thought I saw a clip of Omni-Man and Mark fucking up the planet.
Those are other dimensions.
So
because of the black dude. I know the portal dude.
Yeah,
that does every dimension and all that. I know that part.
Now, if you knew that part, you would have known the clip.
No, but.
That happened in the beginning.
Oh, I thought that was the actual. That's what it was.
In the beginning they show that, and then the guy escapes, and then he starts the whole project. But they find out that in every other universe, the Grayson family, Omni-Man, Invincible, and their mom, all decide to enslave Earth. Yeah. Even the mom is with it.
Yeah.
This is the only universe where the father and the son are divided.
Yeah, divided.
Yeah. Every other universe they team up and be like, yeah, you want to murk them? Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
Murk niggas.
Yeah, because that was the one that showed that the pink girl in a different form, and she was fucked up.
Yeah, there's a few universes where she's fucked up. You'll see another universe later in the show.
Yo, I also called that little love triangle that's gonna go down.
Oh, I mean,
I called that shit.
What was that?
A mile away.
Well, so he breaks up with his girl.
Okay, we knew that was happening.
But it's a reason behind it, and it was a reason that's done in superhero movies and shows. But this was one of those rare times where the person was like, all right, I think this was my cue to leave. So long story short, like they was having a nice little date. They had the date to themselves. No bad things was happening. And the way that the animators did this was so fire because they're just sitting there like talking, looking at each other's eyes. And then like you just hear like somebody else talking. You're like, what? And the camera pans over and one of the Viltrumites has her hand around his girl's neck. And
he didn't even see him pull up.
He didn't even see him pull up. She was just like, yeah, don't even move, homie. I'm going to talk to you right now. You even move,
I'm snapping.
That shit is gone.
Yeah.
So she's sitting there like, oh. He's like, you don't hurt her. I'll go wherever you want me to go. So I was like, first off, that was gangster. And then they go off. They talk.
So he pulled up.
He was shook because he was like, yo, where the fuck she pulled up from?
Yeah, it was a Viltrumite woman that pulled up on his girl and him and was like, yo, you make any wrong moves, it's over. And after all of that, the Viltrumite woman beats him up and was like, yo, when I come back to Earth, you better comply that you're going to take over your dad's position or everybody's dying. She leaves. He goes back home to check on his girl. And his girl was like, yo, I'm done with this shit. I can't do it no more. I'm not. No, I ain't signed up for this. I almost lost my life because I'm fucking with you. I'm out of here. He was like, but I'm saying like, she was like, nah, go. And he was like, I bet. Like, cool. I should have let that bitch step your neck anyway. Left. And
that would have been sick if they did that.
If he said that?
No, if somehow the animation got to that he just fucked up and the Viltrumite snapped her neck and then left.
Nah, that shit was gangster.
That would have been traumatizing.
I was like, oh.
Nah, she beat the shit out of him. Yeah, she beat the shit out of him. So it was already an even trade. Like, she didn't die, but he got beat up.
You think he's holding back? Like, he could be way stronger? He's just being a little...
No, that was the whole reason for the portal guy. The portal guy was to show that, like, he's been holding back the whole time because he didn't want to become his father.
Yeah, he didn't want to kill
So he might be holding his strength back even more because of the fact that he was like, I didn't want to do this. But the portal guy forced his hand so hard that he was just like, and then his like true rage came out and he killed the guy. Yeah. So you're just like...
He killed the portal guy?
Yeah. Also, shout out to Invincible for not only breaking the fourth wall in the one episode where he goes to Comic-Con and they just explain like why it's so hard to do animation.
Yes. That shit. That was funny
like,
as fuck.
And they teach you certain things.
That was dope. That's like, this when you don't want to move mouses, we just show half of their heads.
Or we'll show like random shots of the crowd.
That was a cool thing. I thought that
so that's actually canon to the comics. It actually happens. It happens in the comics. He's like, yeah, you know, they said something where it's like sometimes we'll just show a panel where they don't say anything to save money or something. And he was like, is that true? And then they show it like the guy doesn't say anything, and then in the next panel he's like, yeah. So I was like, okay, that's canon. Cool. But also, there's two special cameos. One I will not say for Ant's benefit, but another one I can say because it's not the real person anyway, although there is a fun little twist. So he goes to a different universe, Invincible, courtesy of the portal guy.
Oh, I'm not sure about that.
And the universe he goes to is a fake Spider-Man universe.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
So they couldn't actually do Spider-Man because obviously they would have got
sued. It was so clearly Spider-Man. It's hilarious. So I was like, okay, we're in the Spider-Verse.
So it's a fake Spider-Man and it's a fake Doc Ock. Mm-hmm. Obviously they couldn't get that cleared to get probably the real Spider-Man. However, what they did do was they got a guy who voiced a Spider-Man in a cartoon before.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, he did the Spectacular Spider-Man. I forgot his name, but he did Spectacular Spider-Man. So they still technically got a Spider-Man.
That's dope.
And everything that happened, well, not everything, but majority of the happened in that scene actually was canon in the comics. So there is comics where he does meet Spider-Man and a bunch of other heroes. And the same thing you saw where he flies out the portal and there's a web on his back. Yeah. So in the comics, he flies through a portal and Spider-Man tries to go with him. But the portal breaks, and that's why you see him fly through the web on his back. So the same thing was going to happen.
Because when he was going to help him. I was like, is he coming through?
He was going to help him.
I was like, oh, what am I about to watch right now?
That's what happened in the comics. Spider-Man agreed to help him, but the thing broke, and he was like, all right, cool. So now in this one, he was going to do the same thing, and that thing happened. So this was
everybody spoiling this everything for you.
He'd be all right.
The other scene was funny too.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, the other universe scene, you got to see that one. So I'll leave that one for you. But the first one,
that was dope.
That was cool, especially when I found out it was a Spider-Man.
Yeah, damn, I gotta catch up. Yeah, I mean, I'm not that far behind.
It's only like what, four episodes?
Yeah,
4 episodes.
You missed you saw part 1. You just got to watch part 2.
The next 4 is out already.
But it's an incredibly cool thing. But I mean, you buns, bro. Because at the end of it, he was like, I miss my wife.
Yeah, I know, right?
Like, you buns, bro. Yeah. After you spent all season 1 like, yo, she was a pet to me. I could kill everybody. I could do what I want. Now next season, I miss my wife, dog.
Yo, cause I didn't really like that switch up. Yeah. Like I was like, all right, this. But that's why I kind of thought it was going. But
buns.
It was. I don't really like Omni-Man switch up. I don't know. Maybe I just got to see more and see how he turns into. But he goes to the other planet and like now he's like all fucking remorseful and shit.
I thought that was the wife he was talking about for a second. I was like,
that
that'd be
one?
funny if he was like, I miss her.
Nah, I think. Well, honestly, we don't know. I don't know if that's who he meant. We don't know which wife he could be talking about.
He got 2 baby mothers. You know what I'm saying? So
I want to see what that alien kid's gonna become. Like what he gonna do.
In time, I think he'll just be a similar Invincible.
Right?
I just don't know what.
But his life is shorter though.
Yeah, so
his life is shorter.
Homie, by next season, homie probably be a grown man.
Yeah, he'll probably be like close to Mark's age.
Yeah, maybe more.
Yeah, well, maybe not that quick.
Well, they're taking their time with it. Right now, this kid got to be like 2 or 3 or something.
Yeah,
but as time progresses, he'll probably end up being, you know.
It's gonna be interesting. Yeah. I mean, they've been doing their thing.
Yeah, it's definitely been. I want to wait till X-Men '97 finishes. And see which one is the better show. Because everybody like, I told people X-Men '97 is dope, and they're like, it ain't better than Invincible. I'm like, okay, but you know,
they're getting kind of bloody on X-Men.
Yeah, it's getting a little crazy. I mean, the last episode was a little soft, but it was a fun homage to the video games and stuff, so I'll take that. But the show was fire, man. It need to stop. But I'm not saying it's better than Invincible.
It looks great. It looks great. Don't get me. It looks great.
I'm not saying it's better than Invincible, but it can be in the conversation.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. In terms of animated superhero shows that are a little more
but like
mature.
Invincible's rated R though. So
I know. So Disney could have went that route. You're right, but they instead chose more of a PG route. Yeah.
So I don't think it won't be on their level because they're not.
Because of that, right.
Because of that, just that small thing.
But it's still good. Yeah. It's still good. Yeah, it's still good. You know what's crazy that I just thought about too?
What?
The Eclipse.
Went back to the Eclipse.
No, hold on. It's a funny callback. J.Cole made an album that was so crazy that it caused an earthquake. And then my mans.
It was a whole album?
Yeah, it was a whole album. Yeah, pretty much.
It's technically an album, not really an album.
Yeah.
But yeah. It's one of those caveats. Yes.
And then a weekend passed, and then the Eclipse came, and the minute the Eclipse, like after the Eclipse passed, people found out like, yo, J. Cole out here apologizing? Yo, he switched up like the Eclipse.
We might have switched dimensions.
Yeah, he switched dimensions. He came back, he was like, yo, I'm sorry.
Because the confusion and the foolery that happened over the weekend is very, and as a music fan, it's tough to see. Especially on a guy of J. Cole's stature to be put pretty much one of the top people in rap. What we saw this weekend. For those who don't know, Kendrick Lamar, one of my if not one of the favorites, dropped a nice little diss track to Drake and J. Cole. Fire, beat fire, Future, Metro Boomin, killed that whole shit. And people were waiting for a response from Drake and J. Cole. I personally didn't want to hear shit from Drake, because honestly,
did Drake respond?
Not yet. But there are rumors going around that he's gonna drop something soon because he is still on tour.
He's gonna apologize next.
Oh, he's on tour.
He's still on tour.
He's kind of busy right now.
So he has. I think
I'm gonna call you back.
I think he's in the last week, so he pretty much might be. He probably is gearing up.
Personally, that's what I'm about to say. This is probably working out in his favor because now he got mad time. Well, he doesn't got mad time, but there's time in between that he's thinking about tour, and he's also probably like, J. Cole, I don't like this verse. Next one.
Yeah. But like I'll tell you, I didn't want to hear from Drake. J. Cole is somebody I was looking forward to hearing from.
Well,
and he did drop it. He dropped a diss track that went pretty much viral the first night, and along with the rest of the album, I think it's fire.
I mean, after that response, I'm pretty much waiting for Drake because
yeah. So 7-minute drill. That's the diss to to Kendrick Lamar, and honestly, it was cool. Definitely whatnot. I didn't think it was like the best that the J. Cole fans were saying. Oh, 1-0 J. Cole, and I'm like,
All he did was literally, the only thing that was kind of funny or interesting was that he literally named each album
We all heard it, right? We heard J. Cole.
Yeah, J. Cole shit. He named each album like album 1 this album, and he said that, and I.
But you see, when he said that,
I said this is a diss, bro. I said we in the backyard.
But that's what's so confusing.
I was like, yo, you got hit with a dude that made people go to Rap Genius to understand what was said, and then you say that.
I thought his first album was technically Studio 80.
Who? Section 80?
Section 80. Sorry, Section 80. Yeah,
no,
Kendrick,
he has Untitled.
Right.
And
but he literally tells out loud.
Hold on.
He said this rap, bro. He said, yo, this is. It don't even matter. It's the fact that he said it like that was the diss. The diss is I'm gonna go through all your tracks and all your album.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna say one little line about each one.
Yeah.
This is why
I dissed you, bro.
But what really gets me tight is that he don't even believe what he's saying though, cause he knows deep down inside the type of artist J. Cole is. He's very like he'll get political. He'll do like he does like the community shit. So like, and that's what Kendrick's albums in the beginning, like To Pimp a Butterfly, were all about. So for him to say that shit about that, it's like when he said that, I was like, that's cap. Like he don't like you don't believe that. You don't believe that. So and that's what just get me tight. And if you're gonna come at Kendrick the way Kendrick came at you, like you gotta come harder than that. Like it was just like it was too lackadaisical for me. It was too lackadaisical for me.
Yeah, it was waving. I got my revenge.
I just said
because you said you gotta come harder, so he was like, "Hey, yo."
Nah, you see?
No Diddy.
No Diddy.
That's so crazy. That's what I should have said.
You know what's that's the crazy part. That's like a call line, a tag line.
I heard somebody say
that's a new joint.
It's funny as fuck though.
It's hilarious.
I heard a nigga say it while I was driving down the block, like. He was on the sidewalk. I was at the red light. He was talking to somebody. And he said, no Diddy. I said,
everybody.
I said, yo, this is really running.
It's really running now. One person said it, and it turned into a whole thing. So now everybody's like, no Diddy. And you're like, oh, you crazy, man. But no, I do.
So did y'all like the song?
That shit.
I like the album. The song
I only heard the song.
Okay.
I didn't know it was an album.
Well, like Devin said,
it's technically an album.
But
I didn't even know there was other songs. But they're not diss.
It's just a bunch of tracks.
Yeah, I didn't know he put other tracks.
Because he has
delete later.
He says it, and he has another album coming. I believe it's the Fall.
The Fall Off. He says that a million times. Fall Off coming soon.
The Fall Off coming soon. So that's really the album people are like expecting. This was like a surprise drop, especially in the wake of Kendrick dissing people wanted to put out. So I'm pretty sure he was working on all that shit, and it was like perfect timing for him. But and I'm honestly disappointed because he did all that, pretty much came at Kendrick, and then on Sunday night, I believe, was it Sunday?
I think it was Sunday.
Sunday night, at Dreamville.
Yeah,
at his festival,
it was Sunday.
He publicly went on and apologized for what he said.
Yeah. It was like it wasn't in my contract.
Yeah, bro, that was. I mean, first off, it was trash, bro. You J. Cole, you spit way better bars than that. I've heard you friendly diss people for no reason better than that, and then now you're in real beef, and you're like,
yeah, I think the I don't know.
And the apology made it worse, bro. Honestly,
I think it was
I ain't gonna hold you.
The pressure of trying to, I guess, diss, because we're in this game now where because you got to make up. Listen, one man made a good diss that broke the internet, and now you have to either break the internet or break it even crazier. So,
or you could just release a good diss.
But that's what I mean. You got to make a good diss that breaks the internet even crazier.
But that was that was lower than Jake. To me, that was lower than a regular J. Cole standard. Like that was super
right, and that's why he came to terms with it.
Don't get me wrong. Like he said some shit on there. Right. Like it was like a good bar. Like I don't know. You remember when the beat switches up? And like I forgot the line he said, but I was like, and he spits he says factual shit.
Nah, he says good stuff, but
like and his wordplay is always elite. But it just, to me personally, I felt like he wasn't I didn't believe what he was saying. Like I felt like he was saying it, but I feel like some of it is like, yo, Kendrick is better than that. Like come on now. But like he could
have put up a better fight than that though.
But a line that he said that. Pretty much calling his albums a snooze fest, but in the beginning of J. Cole's career, the stuff that he would put out in the beginning before he's like really started, they called his stuff boring too, and like you would fall asleep to.
Yeah.
So it's like you criticizing you saying that about someone someone else's album, but they're saying the same shit about you too in the beginning. So like, how you throwing that jab type thing? And I don't know. I just like some of the stuff I didn't really like, but again, his wordplay like through it, like the flow of the song, fire.
I saw like the J. Cole memes go up where people were like, I've been trying to tell y'all J. Cole's been whack. Like all the because there is J. Cole haters.
It's not that he's whack.
It's just, no, I never. I
know. We're just responding.
J. Cole
to
is one of my peoples. He's all over my fucking playlist. But I just know that there is a group of people that don't fuck with J. Cole. Like,
oh yeah.
There's a group of people that don't fuck with Kendrick.
Yeah. Drake. Every rapper has people that. Every entertainer has people that fuck with them and don't fuck with them. That's fair. I just feel like. Yeah, right now we're past the days of the Biggie Pac and the 50 Ja beef where it's like we were dissing each other, we was also trying to beat each other up. Now we're just like, who can make better balls and who can make me sit there and go, okay, these balls was better than these balls. And J. Cole had a chance, and it was a light jab, and it wasn't enough for even a knockdown. So yeah,
the apology makes the
apology makes this even worse.
So much worse.
Yeah,
that's in my eyes. And that's what gets me mad. Because even if the diss wasn't crazy, like, which I thought, like, I didn't think the diss was crazy. I didn't think he killed Kendrick. I think Kendrick's verse is still better.
It's still better.
And it's funny because Kendrick dropped a verse and he dropped a whole 3-minute song.
Yeah.
But that's another topic. But you dropped it. I bet. At least stand in the shit.
Yeah, just be like, my shit was weak.
But even what he said wasn't so crazy for him. So for him to apologize, I felt like J. Cole didn't say nothing disrespectful in my eyes. If I'm thinking about people who are rap beefing, like just beefing about who's better, like who's better lyrically, who's better song, like all that shit. So you didn't it's not like you disrespected his family, like or like threatened his life type shit. Like you just like you probably said some shit you probably didn't believe, but then like you go out and apologize. And as a human being, I respect it. Hey,
right.
You feel like that didn't sit well with you, bet. But now if I'm thinking hip hop in a hip hop like mindset, and I'm like, yo, bro, that's corny. And now you took an L. You taking an L, and all the rah-rah shit that you were talking about, like, oh, I'm the best, I does this, and then you put out that song, and then you apologize for it. Like, in my eyes, like, I still fuck with J. Cole heavily, but as a totem pole, like, I feel like it not his character, but like just like kind of has rep in some of the groups in hip hop. And it's something I didn't personally want to see from J. Cole, but I mean, if you feel like you had to apologize, I respect it. But if I'm thinking like rap, like it's whack now. Like nobody like wants to rap beef, and it's not like they had beef like how beef turns into people getting hurt, getting killed.
Yeah, I was about to say it don't gotta be a beef. It's gotta be ball for ball.
But that's how it was. Like like he was making it seem like like I don't want us to lose life over it, but like y'all not beefing in that way, so like why?
But beef gets to that though.
But they're not the type. They make too much money, and they're not that type. Like Kendrick.
As I said, we passed that point.
Kendrick came at him like, I want to see how good at you rapping. Like he says in his song, he's like, you saying you the best? Let's see what's up. Like put some shit out. Like it wasn't like a threat. Like let's fight. Kendrick's not like that. He always says that. He talks about like all the shit he grew up around, like all the gangs he knew, or like all the people he knew that dealt drugs. Like he was like affiliated with it, but he never did it. So he knows that life, but he's just like a rapper. Like he's a thinker. True. So my son run a role. My son.
Let him go.
My son won a Nobel Peace Prize. Like, come on, son. Like,
and a diamond.
Come on, man. Like, so that's why it's just like I'm thinking like as a hip hop fan, like I want to see people go ball for ball.
That is true. That nigga does have a Nobel Peace Prize.
He does have a Nobel Peace Prize. But he's right. The three of these gentlemen are the biggest acts in rap currently running.
The big three, like that's what
they really are the big three. And they're not a big three. They're more a big three in the sense of like an anime big three or something. Like they're all in a similar realm, but
they came up at the same time.
They all have friendly competition.
They doing numbers.
Right, and everybody loves them. So yeah, you're right. It should have been. We were expecting a J. Cole or Drake response that was just going to hit the ground running, and we were going to be like, ooh, it's on now. And instead we got something that was like, and just like Dev said, instead we got something where it was like, I was a little weak, but okay. Let's see what Drake got to say.
I thought it was like a jab. I was like, all right. I'm like, because I felt like Kendrick just gave him a jab, so I thought I was like, J. Cole dropped that. I was like, all right, he threw another jab back.
Yeah,
so
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So what I was hoping for, I'm like, all right, so that's a jab. Now we might hear just more consecutive shit from both of them going at each other. I'm like, that'd be dope.
I don't want to hear anything else.
So my next question is, do you think Kendrick's gonna flame him for even doing that?
I don't know. Honestly, I don't think Kendrick don't even have to address him, yo.
And I got another question. Hold on. Drake still hasn't responded. Do you think he's gonna hear it and be like, damn, J. Cole, and try to put the team on his back and represent?
I feel like it's a possibility. I feel like he's gonna say something.
Drake likes static, and he also likes clickbait.
Yeah, but he don't got much to. I don't think he. I
feel like he has to respond.
But I feel like Kendrick is gonna win this altogether.
I mean, of course.
When the dust settles, Kendrick is.
We want to see a little bit of punches.
No, I get it. Like,
of course we do.
Well,
but we're not seeing it right now.
J. Cole already opt out.
Talk about.
Jake, I don't want to hear about J. Cole. He really got me mad.
J. Cole opted out, bro. He threw a handicap.
I'm so sorry.
When I saw that, why did you woke up?
You know what happened, bro? It's like if this was a street fight, Kendrick rocked him, right? And then he swung back, and then like midway through the swing, he was like, "Yo, what am I doing?" And then it was like, "Yo, my bad, bro. I don't even want to fight no more."
I think he did connect, but when he connected, it was like one of those movies where he's like, "I got him," and then the dude's like. He's like, my fault, bro.
My fault, bro. I know we just boxing.
I didn't know that was gonna hurt. And he's like, I'm sorry.
But see, now Kendrick has the option to punch him in the ribcage.
It's over. J. Cole in his apology speech, he said like he's prepared for Kendrick to that was also, oh my god, I was so cold.
Yeah, you really heard about this.
Because
blame me.
He pretty much said,
I know why you really hurt. It's because you brought this Kendrick thing up, hoping that it was gonna be the new hottest shit, and it ended in 2 fights.
My son Kendrick still got some stuff.
No, Kendrick was fired. Kendrick shit was fired. I hope Kendrick responds. I really want him to keep the beat.
I don't think he don't have to.
I want him to be like, I don't know what that weak ass sorry was.
Honestly, that'd be crazy.
And then be like, I came here to rap.
But if Kendrick drops a diss flaming the song and flaming that he apologized, bro.
We
are out of here. we are out of here. I was like, oh, Kendrick is going for somebody's neck.
Kendrick gonna flame him with the alien voice.
You know what'd be crazy?
You trying to apologize.
If Drake do some crazy shit like, yo, that was all cute and everything, Kendrick, but I ain't with that dude who said the sorry, and then it just turns into a triangle beat.
Yeah.
Whether you thought they were on a team together.
I hate you too, Drake.
Yeah.
I was saying sorry to you because I want to roast you. Drake like, what? We just did a tour together. We did 2 songs that blew up.
That was the problem.
Bro.
We spent too much time together.
I'm not your sidekick.
I'm not your
sidekick.
But him with Drake,
shit.
Him and Drake showed in his music, bro. Because even the first half of that song that J. Cole put out, it sounded Drakey. Like that first, before that beat switch that happens in the song, like it sounds like something Drake would sing, and I'm just like. Ugh, like why? Like I don't know, and it gets me so mad because I'm like J. Cole should have got away from Drake and just kept doing his thing.
I knew J. Cole was switching up when he made that music video where he was driving the Bentley Continental through the dirt. I said, nah, my man, he cooling now. That's it.
I don't think
he got big money.
I don't think he's not switching up. It's just but that's just the dude he is. That's why he up.
You just said it sounded Drakey.
No, but I'm saying like J. Cole is about like working with people and who he feels like
I mean good. He's building he's building a team right now. Dreamville. You know what, I was gonna actually ask you this question too. I was gonna say, so do you think some of the Dreamville niggas is on some like what was that?
No.
I doubt it. I don't
the
think
rise is like, yo, you do probably behind closed doors, but not to his face.
Because don't get me wrong, it's not a bad song. It's not a bad like freestyle. It's not. It was just the stuff that
apologize.
It was just certain bars weren't as like.
My fault.
Yo, listen, I didn't mean to press enter. I was kind of drunk, and it went through, and that's not.
He was like, I called the whole thing might delete later, man. I didn't really mean it.
Yeah, it told me it didn't upload. I swear. I
don't really like that title either. Might delete later. That sounds Drakey too, honestly.
Nah, that does sound mad Drakey.
Might delete later. Like, that sounds like some Drake.
When you said that earlier,
sounds like a Drake
What are you
title.
talking about?
They released it and then they put that there. You didn't know. Last time Drake was in beef was the Meek Mill situation. Nah. That always made me laugh because wasn't it him and Chris Brown throwing bottles in the club? Wasn't it Drake and Meek? Yeah, it was Drake and Chris Brown.
Yeah, that's my favorite story, bro.
Yeah,
where Drake, Meek Mills, right, and fucking Tony Parker was all in the same club at the same time, and then Drake and Meek Mills threw a bottle at each other, and the bottle hit Tony Parker in the face, and his eye was fucked up, and he was supposed to be at a game.
I was thinking about the Drake and Diddy one.
Oh, which one was that?
Where they were bottles thrown too. Yeah, I was thinking about that one too.
No, that one is funnier because Tony Parker legit was just there, minding his business.
Yo, he got hit with a bottle.
Yeah,
that was the best part to me was that
he's supposed to be in the game.
Tony Parker was supposed to be in the game.
Yep, and he couldn't play because of that.
Because of that?
I remember that.
Yeah,
he could not play. It was like
I also kept saying, I was like, yo, but Tony Parker wasn't even supposed to be in New York.
He was like, I was just minding my business, y'all.
Yeah, my man
y'all told on me, bro.
I always said my man was out with his side joint. These niggas fucked his whole shit up.
Yep.
That was when he was at Eva, right?
My business.
That was at Eva, right?
That was a little after Eva. Yeah, that was a little after Eva.
He was chilling. But he was just chilling. He was chilling in the club. Like Drake. Actually, was it Chris Brown there too?
I think it was Chris Brown.
Because one person goes to the bathroom. And Drake.
I don't remember.
I don't think it was Meek Mills.
No, that's what I'm saying. It was Chris Brown and Drake.
Yeah,
and they was throwing bottles in the club.
Yeah, it wasn't.
I'm gonna look it up just
Meek
to make
Mills.
sure we're not bugging.
Yeah. It was, or maybe they were all there. But all I know from that, Tony Parker was there.
My son was trying to make it to a game. Greg Pop didn't even know about it. He was like, Tony Parker, what the fuck are you doing in the club in New York getting hit with bottles? You have a game in 5 hours.
Oh, yeah, so he was right. Actually, it was 12 years ago, and it was Drake and Chris Brown throwing bottles.
Yeah.
And they threw ice.
They say Tony Parker was straight.
Yeah.
And it was so
damn, Karuchi was there. She caught a concussion.
Oh.
Yeah. Yo, bro, it was mad heat in one club. And you know what made me laugh so much about all of it was that they were showing pictures of the club, and it was just like this black metal door that you would walk past every day. Yeah. And I'm just like, you telling me behind the door was Chris Brown, Drake.
Yeah. Those are those hole-in-the-wall shits that you think are hole-in-the-walls, but those are like VIP clubs.
Yo, imagine you leaving the building. Imagine you having to be outside when they're leaving the building, and you see Drake and Chris Brown come out. You're like, damn, Drake and Chris Brown? That's crazy. And then you see Tony Parker, bro. You're going to be like, what the fuck?
That was it.
Yo, that was my favorite story, bro. I remember I always kept laughing about that. That was my favorite fucking story.
No, that was a classic story, bro. Niggas was...
Tony Parker was like, yo, what they beefing about? Oh, shit. Oh.
He's like, they throwing the bottles.
Yeah.
He saw them niggas later on and said, yo, fuck both y'all,
man. I couldn't play. A lot of people was betting games. Yo, I bet the under. Let's go. He didn't play. But I would be remiss because whenever I hear about beef, rap beef, I know Ann don't like hearing this, but the funniest rap, there's bad beef songs, there's great beef songs, but what will always stand the test of time is the funniest rap beef song. Is Across the Pond in London. My man Stormzy was in a beef with Wally. In the beginning of the song, Wally came at Stormzy with crazy disrespect. It said that if he heard it, he would have been crying. They start the song off. It's a random excerpt, some dude talking. He goes, but honestly, you know, like, your mom's a dickhead, bro.
Oh yeah. You showed me that. You showed me that song one time.
Oh, okay.
You showed me that one time in the way. He was like, yo, I gotta play this song for you. Played the whole song. We was there. And Storm, you know, I fucked with Stormy a little bit. All right. And then out of nowhere, an ad-lib, just an ad-lib of a nigga's voice or whatever. Just the beat, I don't even know if the beat's played. And it
was slowly starting.
Yeah, and it just says, yo, your mom's a dickhead, bro.
You're like, whoa.
It's like, yo, nigga stepped into the booth and was on violence.
It was on violence. It broke the internet just because of that line. Like, the whole song was okay. But when that line came out, I remember I saw it. Me and my boy was at work watching mad reaction videos. And people was just sitting there. They heard that part. They was like, yo, bro, hold on. Pause that. Run that back. They was like, did he just call that man's mother a dickhead? This is insane. Straight hot. Yo, the minute they played that, they was like, yo, if you don't go in the beef, in the booth and spit a fresh 16 of heat.
I think you gotta punch him or shit.
You gotta fight after that.
I think you gotta just
don't even worry about what he says after that. We have to fight. But then they said, then Stormzy came with some crazier shit, like where like he pressed. But the thing is, Stormzy started it. He said that like he pressed Wally's dad, and his dad like folded in a clap. And then when Wally said that, Stormzy was like, "Bro, you left your mom in the club." Apparently Wally left his mom's in the crib while goons came for him. Left her in the crib, and the joke he says is, next thing you know, he was on Heathrow Row 4. I was like, oh. First off, do you know how crazy that is? When you like, yo, is goons at the door? Yo, mom, go answer that real quick. Go.
I'm out the window.
I'm out the window, nigga.
Do fucking, what is it, Scott Pilgrim.
No, the Scott Pilgrim. Is Wally here? He just left. Through the window. Yo, this was a crazy episode, man.
Do y'all know anything off the top of your head, your favorite diss freestyle? Do you know of anyone that stands out to you?
Yeah, your mom's a dickhead.
No, yeah.
That's what I was
My
like.
favorite one is
like about who were they dissing?
My favorite one. Damn, why is it blank?
Yeah, like, who you get?
The one where homie gets snuffed and his hat does the 3.
Oh, you mad because I'm styling them.
Famous diss track on the got the callus on you.
Oh, the callus on you? Yeah, that's a classic. Oh, you mad because I'm styling on you. Oh, that's a classic, bro. Great drop on that. That was a good one. That's a classic. What's the say? It's like, oh.
That's the best.
My man's hat literally spun around midair.
The bars were so trash. He got homie so tight he had to snuff him.
Yeah. My sister said,
oh, you mad because I'm styling on you.
They was like, oh.
Got the collar on.
Oh.
About to lay down.
Nah, they did stop him. Yeah, I don't know about the best. We can talk about the best and the worst.
Well,
maybe
not the best, but
time.
like one that you like that stands out. Like you always like that diss, like that.
Oh,
not the best one, but like what stands out to you?
I mean, there's always the classics. Ether is always a classic and stuff like that.
That's a fact.
One that I always laughed at. Damn, there's too many ones I laugh at. I'm sorry, because there was also that Cameron one where even the rest of the track was alright, but when he starts off and he's like, "Yo, I'm reading the Daily News, and Jay-Z on the front page wearing sandals. How the king of New York got on chocolate tops."
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Open toe sandals, and you the king of New York.
Who was the one who made that one?
That was Cameron.
Cameron.
Cameron beef with Jay-Z was the funniest shit ever. Because Jay-Z did not respond. And him and Jim Jones and everybody was just going at this man.
That's a fact.
And Jay-Z was at home like, again. But they was coming at him. They pulled out his age. They was like, yo, you like 42 years old. Yo, you talking about 30 to 20. You 42 years old. I was like, oh my. Niggas was going to Google quick like yo, that's why the song is just called December 4th with no year. Oh my God, this nigga old. Son. It's old. They was exposing this man. So that was the greatest.
That's funny.
Those are the days, the 2000s.
Where people there, I would say mine. Like one of the freestyles I like with this track was Jadakiss to 50 Checkmate.
Oh yeah, that one's good too. That's one.
Checkmate song fire. Oh my God, he violated that Jada 50 beef was.
Yeah, Jada 50 beef was fun too.
It could have been scary.
Wasn't there another one that had 50 Eminem and later Busta did the remix? Wasn't that a beat? Wasn't that a diss track too? And it was really popping.
I mean, 50 had his share of beefs and Eminem too.
Oh yeah, but there's a song with M50 and
I think Busta.
There is one where they beef with Jermaine Dupri and the song starts off with like, sure, people got no reason to live.
Oh shit, yes. Oh, I remember that.
That was crazy too. Yo, the 50, I remember Jada was beat. The beefs was crazier because they wasn't.
That's what I'm saying. Like there was so much, but like
after 50 and Ja, nobody's really trying to really kill each other like that. They was just mad.
Yeah, but they were funny. Like it was always, I mean, like with especially the older dudes.
Yeah, right.
There could have been a time where people could get shot, people could get like beat, life could be lost in some of these beefs, like especially some of the people like you talk about like Jada messing with 50, the game and like all that over there. But it's possibility like things could get violent, but but it was also a different time. Like people just like rapping and just like pretty much coming at people's necks. Like about their whole life.
Yeah, their whole life.
And that's why it gets to there because yo, that's disrespectful.
They did say some wild shit. You be like, God damn.
Disrespectful.
That's what I said. Back in the day, it was like you were just sitting there. That's what I said. Ether, Takeover, all those, everything. Everybody was beefing between 2000 and 2010. Just basically that whole decade was
late
just
90s
like,
to the early 2000s.
Because even the down south dudes, when they started beefing like Tip, T.I. and Ludacris.
Yeah.
And Ludacris was like, hop off the T.I.P. of my dick. I was like, oh, shit.
Hail Mary. That's the name of the song. It was called Hail Mary. I feel like that was a diss track, if I remember correctly.
I don't know, but against who?
I can't remember who it was.
But that vaguely sounds familiar. I don't know why I'm blanking.
Well, he's saying they probably took the Tupac beat and just made some fire shit. But yeah, it was a lot of stuff, man. It was so many, but folks, if you're as disappointed as we are, hit us up in the comments section, write us, let us know. Let us know your funniest diss track, worst diss track, best diss track, whatever.
J. Cole got to do better, man.
Yeah, but J. Cole got to do better. Long story short, that's
actually,
why we all.
Let me not say that. I'm not say that. My man is successful. He does his own thing. He got a great fan base. So like, if that's how he wants to move, that's how he wants to move. But I don't know. As a hip hop fan, I was disappointed. But I'm still listening to him.
How could I forget? It was a diss track to Ja Rule, bro.
You're right.
The Hail Mary? Oh,
yeah. Okay, the first line is little nigga named Ja.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, that was. I
would have to hear it to.
That was different because they was legit trying to kill each other. That was different. That was when even DMX jumped in there.
Was dangerous too.
Even DMX jumped in there. He was like, "Yo, Irv Gotti, that's not his name. His name is Irving Lorenzo." I was like, "This called the whole government, son. Jesus." It's like he's not even a gangster. He's just a regular man from up the street.
Before we close out, just real quickly, what do you think J. Cole's gonna do going forward? What do you think? Who you think is gonna respond next? Just quick final thoughts on that. Like,
I think it was all a ploy, yo.
You think it's a ploy?
Yeah, the name of the album is called The Fall Off, bro. So he's trying to use this, and they're gonna be like, "Yo, J. Cole fell off." And next album, he's gonna come with mad heat. He'll be like, "Oh, he never fell off."
I hope. I'm really hoping the album is heat. Like, really hoping that next one.
Yeah, I hope so too.
But you think anybody's gonna respond, Drake?
I think a Drake one is coming. I think Drake is just waiting for the right moment.
I think Drake's gonna respond. Yeah. Drake likes this type of shit. I told you, Drake is a marketing genius.
I think he's waiting for the right moment. He don't got. He
knows what he's doing, bro. He's on tour right now. He already got massive clickbait, like you said, right? So he's probably gonna chill and he's gonna answer back, but he's gonna answer back in a way that somehow it don't really sound like a diss track. It's gonna be some club banger shit. That's gonna be like an actual Drake song. And
I mean, he could come hard. He could and just.
I mean, Ransom Drake is my favorite Drake, and that nigga disappeared a long time ago. So
you're not gonna see him anymore.
Yeah, like.
But you never know. He might get a fire beat and just like go straight rapping and violate. But I honestly think Kendrick got a whole vault waiting because ain't no way you're gonna diss one of the two hottest in the game, and you don't have more than one verse ready for them. I think he has a lot more heat. So I think if any one of them responds again, he got something ready.
But he wants the static though. He wants the static.
That's why he's the man. That's Kung Fu Kenny.
J. Cole did say
Kung Fu on these boys.
J. Cole did kind of say something like that. He kind of said that, oh look, all of a sudden now I'm on top, and you want to point fingers at me because he's trying to say that his relevancy is going away. But I heard that and I was like, I don't think Kendrick's relevancy is going away. But I get what he's trying to say. I know,
but exactly, he's saying facts, but it's like, all right, there's nuance to it. Like it's a gray area, but bro, Kendrick got some shit for these motherfuckers.
Word, definitely does. That's why we saying. Write in the comments, let them know. Let these guys know if you agree with them, disagree, whatever. Like we said, funniest diss track, worst, best, anything. Write in the comments. Let people know how you feel about that. You know, keep checking us out on Nerds in the Hood. Check out more of our crazy shenanigans that we going through. See if Ant finds another Eclipse where somebody else gives him glasses. Holla at us on all social media at Nerds in the Hood, NERDZINTHEHEHOOD. You can find out more about upcoming episodes, upcoming events that we do, crazy memes, anime rap intros, and so much more. Because it's all courtesy of your boy Mar Black,
Ant McGee,
Young Dev,
the Nerdz. In the hood.
in the hood.
Catch you next time, people. Peace.
Peace.